town of Holmes, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia. The second of 5 children, he went to St. James High School and worked part-time at a local pharmacy. Bob went on to attend college at Mount St. Mary's in Emmitsburg, Maryland. It was there that he earned his bachelor's degree and graduated with honors in 1964. Wanting to continue his education, Bob was accepted to Loyola University Medical School in Chicago, Illinois. After receiving his medical degree and serving his internship at Cook County Hospital, Bob joined the Navy to start his medical career. Bob was sent to Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton, just up the road here in Oceanside, California, in April 1969 to prepare for his first deployment to Vietnam. At this point, I would like to read Bob's citation. I'm just going to take a moment that was given for his service during Vietnam tour, and give me one moment to pull that up. Okay, so this is a citation. The President of the United States takes pleasure in presenting the Bronze Star to Lieutenant Robert Francis Subers III, Medical Corps, United States Naval Reserve, for service as set forth in the following, and here's the citation. For meritorious service while serving with friendly foreign forces engaged in armed conflict against the North Vietnamese and Viet Cong communist aggressors in the Republic of Vietnam from April 1970 to April 1972, while serving as medical officer for Mobile Advanced Tactical Support Base from June to October 1970, Lieutenant Subers established and maintained excellent treatment far beyond that expected of his primitive facilities. Despite major wounds and serious illnesses, no loss of life occurred during his tenure. Can you imagine? His competence and courage in the face of frequent enemy swimmer, sapper, and rocket attacks contribute to the high morale of the operational forces. From October 1970 to April 1972, Lieutenant Subers served as the senior medical officer at Logistics Support Base Na Bay, where he was responsible for providing medical services to approximately 2,100 U.S. and Vietnamese personnel, as well as medical advice and assistance to an additional 4,000 Vietnamese civilians within the local area. Extremely active in the base medical community action program, his interest and compassion earned him the respect and admiration of the Vietnamese people. Lieutenant Subers was also instrumental in establishing a dynamic and comprehensive training program for Vietnamese corpsmen, ultimately leading to the designation of the Na Bay Dispensary as a primary corpsman training facility for the Vietnamese Navy. Lieutenant Subers' exemplary professionalism and devotion to duty were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service, and he is authorized to wear the Combat V. This was signed Admiral Clary, United States Navy, Commander-in-Chief, U.S. Pacific Fleet. Let's just pause there and give Dr. Subers a round of applause for his service. I can't imagine how many lives he's saved, and people who probably look back to those times, and he was a beacon of light in a very, very tough time for those people's in their lives. So thank you. And to continue, sir, with your biography, upon Dr. Subers' discharge from the Navy, Lieutenant Commander Subers chose to remain in Vietnam. His concern for the people of Vietnam and their need for civilian doctors, combined with the opportunity to experience a broad spectrum of doctoring, motivated him to stay for 3 years. He left Vietnam 1 month prior to the fall of Saigon. Bob returned to the U.S. and shortly thereafter and opened his practice as a family physician in Clovis, California. For the next 42 years, he continued his service to his patients, which also included a large military population. On his retirement in May of 2017, he was presented with a letter of appreciation, a plaque, and an American flag, which was flown in Iraq on behalf of the Fresno Army National Guard, many of whom were patients of his. You can see him in the photo that's on the plaque just behind you up here at Mount Soledad that will be your projection. generations to come. And on the plaque, it says Robert F. Subers, MD, Lieutenant Commander, Medical Corps, U.S. Navy, Vietnam and Cold War. Bronze Star with Combat V. Medals and ribbons also included Combat Action, National Defense, National Service, Vietnam Campaign. And it reads, during nearly 11 years of service, which included time with Operation Sea Float, Dr. Suber served with distinction. While assigned to Vietnam, he provided medical support that was exemplary, and you can see these fantastic photos. So thank you, sir, for your service. And I just saw that my wife joined us here. Hi, Tricia.
Tell him what today is.
Oh, it's also Trisha's birthday today. She just came from a little brunch. Thanks. I was a little worried. Usually she's up here when I'm doing these presentations, and you know, she's kind of like my